how did you learn about the concept of Robert Kiyosaki, the BI triangle, and how do you think, how did you apply it, and how would you suggest anyone to apply it?
Well, the way I came across the Guide to Investing, which is a book, was every book Robert would write, I would just buy it and read it. So first of all, I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and that was a complete game changer for me. Then I read a book called The Cash Flow Quadrants, which a lot of people like better than Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But my favorite book of all of his books, he's probably written 20 or more, is the third book that I read, is called The Guide to Investing. And the last 100 pages in that book, there's a concept called the BI triangle. And B stands for business and I stands for investing. So how do you create a successful business or invest successfully? So the B or the I, how do you do it? And this 100 pages describes in general how the BI triangle works. And it really is, it's 8 integrities of a business. And there's 3 integrities that are on the outside of this triangle, and there's 5 in the inside. And the 3 integrities on the outside, that really is what Robert teaches all the time. So Robert is always talking, first of all, about mission. So what is your mission? Like, why do you do these podcasts, for instance?
Well, lately I have been thinking, much about that. And now my idea is just to share ways to live truer to yourself and, at the same time to transform. So, and that's it. It's mostly about transformation, personal transformation.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to learn a lot by doing these podcasts?
Yeah. I have done 2 interviews and I have learned a lot.
Sure. And for people listening, the cool part is you did not say you're doing this to make money. So if you look at the BI triangle, the most important thing is the base of the triangle is the mission. Why are you doing it? You can tell it comes from your heart. You like to do this, okay? So when you're building a business or investing in a business, you want to make sure it has a very strong mission. That's the first word on the bottom. Then on the side, you've got team. And as I've alluded to today, I can't have any success without a great team. On the other side of the triangle, it's leadership. For every success or every failure, you, the leader, also has to take some responsibility, especially on the failures. So they don't teach, when I took business school, they don't teach you about leadership, building a team, the mission. All they taught me was I should go get a job. I didn't want a job. I'm not a good employee. So that's the outside of the triangle. Now, inside the triangle, there's 5 additional integrities of any business. So if you're going to start a business, eventually you need to know, how can you monetize it? How do you make money? And it's not necessarily just to how to get rich. That's not the point. But you still need money to grow your business. You need money to hire employees. You need money to help more people. So you have to look at the most important thing inside the BA triangle is the cash flow. And same thing if you're going to invest. Like we at the Freedom Investment Club Mexico, we have investments. So obviously when I do my research on the companies that want me to lend the money, I have to ask what their mission is. I look at their team and I look at the leader. But then I need to say, okay, does your concept make money? Is there good profit margins? Is it a product that is needed even during COVID, for instance? So in the BI triangle, first is cash flow. Then there's communication. So our company communicates really well. We do seminars, we do Zoom calls, we do newsletters, and I've got a team of people that also communicate with our investors. Then you have systems. So how can you invest in a company if they don't have systems? Or like I said earlier, the reason I didn't have to write that book behind you is I had systems in place. I had a team in place, I had systems in place so that they could do it themselves. And then finally, you need legal protection. You need to make sure you're doing things legally. So in Mexico, we went to some of the best lawyers in Mexico to make sure that raising capital here was done legally. It's very, very important. And then finally, what's last on the BI triangle is the product. And, you know, I guess it's kind of like this, is like, this is an Apple phone, and these are fairly new earbuds. So Apple has all kinds of different products. No matter what product they launch tomorrow, it's really easy for them to just to drop this product into their BI triangle or a new product, because they've got a really, really strong BI triangle. So what I see, and why I like the BI triangle so much, is most people, they focus on the product. And there's many people that have products, but they never have any success because they don't have a strong BI triangle. So it's a really, really great concept. I use it all the time to analyze businesses that want my money or my club's money. And it's a great way for entrepreneurs to look at their business and say, okay, am I matching, am I covering all 8 of those integrities? And finally, what are you doing, as everybody listening, what are you doing to become a better leader? And that's personal development. You know, that's what Robert Kiyosaki is all about. When we meet, you know, when I've had private meetings with him, I've traveled over the world with him, we don't talk about making $1 million. We have lots of great conversations, but it's never about money. It's just always about being a better person, learning.